So let's take a look at this. Jerry Jeudy has had his drops this year without question. Wasn't made a priority in the offense in the first 8 games. Entering Week 10, he'd been targeted just 18.7% of his routes. Next Gen Stats marking that as the lowest rate of his career. First time it's fallen under 20. It went up to 34.4% with Tommy Rees. 6 catches, 12 targets, 78 yards, and a touchdown on Sunday. So did you notice the concerted effort to get Jerry Jeudy involved, and do you expect that to continue?
Absolutely. You've heard me say it before. I'm big players over plays, and if I had one criticism of Kevin, the way Kevin's done it has been very successful as well. Kevin's more of a scheme guy. His scheme is really, really good in my opinion, and some people don't believe that, and that's okay. But he's not a guy who's going to force feed. And Tommy Rees coming from college, being under Saban, Brian Kelly, those guys, the college, you always get it to your player. So one of the things I talked about last week is I knew he'd force feed Jeudy because he's one of the few players on this offense that can really exploit a defense. You saw Fanning get a lot more touches. I hope they keep finding ways to get the ball to Njoku because every time David touches it, he has success. So they got to continue to figure out ways to get him the ball. And then as they throw the ball, that should open up the run game a little bit for Quinshan. So, yeah, I saw a concerted effort to force feed their best players. I think you're going to continue to see that in the game of football. As a person who called plays for a lot of years, if you get it to your best players, you become a much better play caller. Sometimes your schemes aren't very good. Sometimes your schemes don't execute. But if you give it to a good player, you look like a good coach.
Amazing how that works all the time at all levels of football.